This is Courage Barbell, and I'm your host, Chad Ikes. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope everyone's getting a copious amount of food in themselves today, and I hope everybody's having fun hanging out with their families. I happen to have some free time and thought that I might give you all a little Thanksgiving video gift today with some bench tips. Or maybe just one bench tip, but we'll see how it goes. I want to talk about the bench itself because I just recently did a small seminar here locally in Reno, helping people with the bench and the deadlift. One of the problems as soon as I walked in and saw the bench was the bench is shit. It was actually shit in multiple ways, but the way I want to talk to you guys about is how slick the pad was. It was also narrow, but right now we just want to talk about how slick it is. Having a slick pad on your bench does not really allow you to set up in the most efficient and safest and best way. Because even if you do get an arch, you're going to want to slide. It's really hard to hold it. You're going to want to flatten out. And we don't want that because that puts the body in a bad position. And I know I got to thinking about this after the seminar, thinking, wow, I bet there's a lot of people that are going to local gyms that don't have access to a nice bench. Not everybody can afford an elite FTS competition bench like I have, which is badass, and I don't have to adjust anything on it because it's perfect just the way it is. Like I said, most people don't have access to that. So, hence this video. If you are benching at home or in a gym and it has a really slick, shitty top on it, here's two options you can use to kind of help with that problem. Actually, it'll completely resolve that problem. First one, I have some Elite FTS bands here. I believe these are the average ones. As you can tell, I use bands a lot because this used to be orange at one time. So what you're going to do is I like to use this average one, or I have the gray one that's a little bigger. Either one will work. What I'll do is I'll loop it around this side, and then I'll loop one band around the other side. So what this does is now this band is going to want to stick into the bench, and it's going to want to stick to you. Now my preferred option to that is this stuff right here. And I don't really know what this shit is, but I got it at Wally World. This is about 12 inches wide, and you get a roll that's like 6 feet for $4 or $5. And I get it in the kitchen section. I think what they use this for is to line your shelves with, and you put your plates and glasses and stuff on here, and then they won't slide around or move or anything. But I have my phone turned around, so hopefully this will focus. And you can see it's just it's a little spongy material. It's got holes cut in it. So, stuff is what it is, whatever it is. What I normally do is I'll cut a piece like this. So this is about 12 by 22 inches maybe. I kind of tend to put it this way. My training partners, if we're at the gym, tend to put it that way. Either way works. And again, what it is this stuff, it isn't sticky to the touch, but when you try to go across it, it is sticky. So you just lay that down, get in position on your bench, and now I can drive up against it and actually feel my shoulders rolling under me, getting that nice scapular retraction and scapular depression. And then I can use my legs to drive my butt into my shoulders, forcing me in a really solid position for benching. So, what this allows us to do, if we have that shitty bench where you tend to slide and you can't hold your arch, and it makes it really hard to keep that scapular retraction, this is going to help us hold that position, which is going to allow us to bench more weight, better weight, in a more efficient manner, and more importantly, It's going to allow us to bench those heavier weights in a safer manner, putting our joints in the best positions possible to handle those kind of loads. And I'm sure you're thinking, if you compete, you're like, well, I won't be able to use that in competition. Well, if you've competed, most competitions are going to have a good bench. And they're going to have this same material like I have on my elite bench. So it's not going to be an issue. Actually, using this is going to help you simulate the competition that much better. If you don't compete, but you just want to bench a lot, this is going to help you bench more. And more importantly, it's going to help you stay safer so that you don't get injured, so you can train more consistent to gain that strength. And it's going to, who wants to be injured anyway? Especially if you're not competing, why really do you want to push to the point of injury? So, $4 or $5, and if you're really a cheap dude, you can find a couple people in the gym to split $4 or $5. Get it down to $1.50, and y'all get a piece. This is also easy to fold up, or hell, you can wad it up, throw it in your gym bag, bam, pop it out, throw it on the bench, you're ready to go. So, I hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving. I hope you're getting a lot of food in you. I hope you enjoy this little Thanksgiving tip. And I hope that you will like my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell thing, that little alert button, so that you know when I put up new videos. I hope you'll comment on this video. Please, if you have another idea, share it in the comments. If you try this and it works, please comment on it. If you try it and it doesn't work, comment. Maybe we can figure out why it didn't work. Yeah, like it, comment, subscribe to it. Go to my Instagram, Chad Ikes. Like all the shit on there. Tell me I'm a doofus. Tell me you love me. I don't give a shit. It helps when people comment on the videos. And I'm trying to grow this thing, and that helps make it a little easier to grow, a little faster. All right, as I said, I hope everybody's having a great Thanksgiving. I hope you're spending time with your family. I hope you're getting lots of food and lots of pumpkin pie and pecan pie and whipped cream and all that other stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. I'll see you next time. I'm out.